Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Srila Guru, Sri Hari and Vaishnav, we have completed 2 days of uninterrupted Hari Katha and classes in spite of yesterday's disruption by the storm, and that is all we consider Srila Guru's mercy. We have Haribol. We have some announcements for all of you to take note of. One is related to this management of Durgabari. We have a break in the steel gate, that is the entrance of the premise. The gate is supposed to open inside, but somebody forced it to open outside, and one of the gates, the right hand side, that is broken now. So please consider this property as your own and try to maintain it when you are here, so we can have very nice festival. Then we have one announcement that Madhav Maharaj mentioned yesterday. Sunday there is a Diksha Havan. Whoever wants to take Harinam and Diksha, please contact Madhav Maharaj. We have a very packed program today. From 7 p.m. there is a drama by Badger School. And we want to request Srila Gurudev to adjust his start so he can see and see the view through the drama, to encourage the kids. With that, I would like you all to listen to Srila Gurudev. She will sound that first.
Jai Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। पंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो। यं प्राप्यजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातरया जुहाव। पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदु तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। तवैवास्मि न विवाह त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तन्मय माम्। Of Dandavat Pranam in the lotus feet of my Paramaradhyatam Guru Pad Padma. Om Vishnu Pada Sutta Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Kesava Goswami Maharaja. And same in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru. Om Vishnu Pada Nitya Leela Pravishtam Asutta Srimad Bhakti Vedan Swami Maharaj. Yesterday, we told that how Mother Yashoda binded unlimited Krishna. And why two fingers were being laced. After that, Mother Yashoda binded Krishna. And so many boys, Siddham, Subal, Madhumangal, all were there. She told them to look after him. And she went to again churning yogurt. But mind was upset. Again and again, thinking of Krishna. So, she was telling why I did so. Why I did so. And Krishna, when mother left, then all his friends began to clap their hands and to laugh. Oh, again we will do like that. And Krishna was also now laughing. Though black some tears while there, the sample of that. But now it was dried and Krishna was now playing with the boys. Oh, Srilam told, I will open the nut. And he tried but he could not. Then Subal, Srilam, Madhumangal, and all tried. Oh, you cannot do either. But any of them could not do. In the meantime, Baldev Prabhu with his mother came from the house of Upananda, the eldest brother of Nanda Baba. Oh, seeing this, he became very angry. Who had taken, oh my brother, with angry. But someone told in his ear, Mother Yashoda. But at once, his anger went on. And he could not tell anything. In the meantime, Krishna remembered something. The cause of Narada Rishi that he has given to the sons of wealthy, so much wealthy, Kuber's sons, Nalkubar and Manigiri. Once Narada was going to meet Kuber, his friend. Kuber is also a devotee of Krishna, so he was going. But in the way he saw these two sons of Kuber, Nalkubar and Manigiri, they have taken Madira, wine, and naked playing with the girls there. He has no shame at all. So when Narada Rishi reached there, then the girls came out of the pond and they took their clothes and did pranam to Narada. But these two persons, they have drink so much wine that they have become like trees, no sense. They began to call the girls, "Oh, come on, come on. Why this person came here? He should go away from here." Then Narada told, "Ki Sri Bhi Edman Vadah Kuman Naivar Hat Dhatum Vaitmam Janma is what is. Oh, I see. Those who have taken birth in restricted family, those who are very wealthy, those very learned scholar, they think that, oh, in world no one is equal to me and too much money and wealthy and so four. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Oh, ladies or male. They neglect all. So these persons, like saying, his father is so wealthy, but he is devotee. I want to correct them because they are son of my friend. And then he caught them. At once, you should be free. Then they become free at once. Then they quickly kept their heads on the feet of Narada Rishi. Prabhu, now you have given me cause. Please tell me how we will be liberated from that. Then Narada told, "Oh, now you are okay." Without punishment, these persons cannot be reformed. So, in the end of Dwapar Yuga, Krishna himself will come to play sweet pastimes. And at that time, you will be Arjun tree on the door of Nanda Baba. And you will be Jamad. Jamad means tree, root is one, but like two. And then, anyhow, Krishna will come with water, grinding water, and he will touch, and you will be liberated. And at that time, you will have Krishna Bhakti. So they have come to the door of Nanda Baba, and they were standing. Krishna remembered that I must fulfill the desire of my bhakts. So Sattam Abhidhatum Nija Bhakta Bhashitam. What his devotees have told, I must fulfill. And then he told, oh, we should go out of house and play there. Better it is, not here. And then Krishna began to pull that grandmother, and all the Sakha laughing and joking they were pushing. When they reached to the door and were going, crossing the door, poetry was there. So when Krishna went through them, then grandmother was checked there. Then Krishna crossed that and he pushed and pulled. He did not touch the trees. Only he was touching by rope of that grandal motor, and grandal motor was touched by them. And at once, like cloud rolling, both the trees, this side and this side. Not like this, otherwise Krishna and his friends were smashed. And then, very big sound was there. All the Brajvasis ran towards that sound. Nand Baba, Sobhadrin, Brahmanda, she also ran away. Mother Yashoda and all his Sakhi. Nand Baba came and said, Krishna is there. And trees are falling. And not like this, but that this. Anyhow, he escaped. And Krishna, after laughing and joking with his friends, now he saw his father and began to cry. Father, Father, Father. Tears coming again. Nand Baba came and he took Krishna on his lap. He grabbed some laddu, good and others, laddu. And who has binded you? And in the meantime, Mother Yashoda, all Sakhi were there. Yashoda far away. He saw that Nanda Baba had taken lap to Krishna. So, she was standing there. And see, what I have done mistake. If Krishna had gone, then what? And so she became like a statue. A tree, no life. And Nand Baba now. Who binded you? Then Krishna told, Mother. I will have to beat you. Okay then. And then he pacified anyway. And then he took Krishna and Baldev on his soldiers and went to Brahmanda Ghat. Mother Yashoda and all were there. Now they returned to their home. But no cooking, nothing. Yashoda Ma, she became like a statue. She could not weep even. What to do like this? In the meantime, Nanda Baba went again to Brahmanda Ghat and they took bath in. And up till now, it was more than midday. It was about Sandhyakal. Sandhyakal evening. So he went to Goshala, where cows were, and he took milk from the cow's murder and gave it to the Baldev and Krishna mouth. And they became full satisfied. Then again he took them and came to his palace, and he was sitting on the palace where males sit. In India, there are two divisions of their house. one interior and one outside. Outside for males and for ladies inside. So Baba was sitting outside with Krishna and Baldev. Then, now it was evening, no cooking, everything. Then wife of Upananda and Rohini Maiya, mother of Baldev, and other old ladies, they came to Nanda Baba and sent Baldev to bring Krishna anyhow. So Baldev went to take Baldev, but Krishna, he gave him so that, he fell down. Then Baldev was very, very strong. In the meantime, but Rohini Maiya told, "Oh Krishna, you should go to your mother." Krishna, "No." Then to whom will you play? I will play with Daubhaiya. Who will feed you? My father. If you will not go? No. Then they told, and if your mother is died, then Krishna began to weep at once. So louder, mother, mother, mother. And he came to in the lap of Rohini Maiya. Rohini Maiya took him and he took them to inter house and gave him the lap of Mother Jasoda. Now Mother Jasoda began to weep so louder. Then Rohini Maiya, Upananda, wife and all began to weep. Krishna was also weeping. Nanda Baba saw and he also began to weep. All began to weep. So, these are pathetic scenes of sweet past times. Why we need to remember that in future all will remember all these sweet past times and their anarth will go and very soon pure bhakti will come and they will be liberated and they will come to my Guru Dham. So, itidik swalilabhi ananda kunde savasama nivajantam akhyapajam. So, Krishna was doing so many pastimes, so many like these, so many like. Shamrani will tell one story of Halvi Grannies, fruit seller, very pathetic also that also. You can come this side.
So knowing that I studied the story of Dhenukasura, Srila Gurudev has ordered me to speak about the story of the fruit vendor. The fruit vendor, when Krishna was about 2.5, 3 years old, there was a fruit vendor living in Mathura. And so many merchants and visitors would go back and forth between Mathura and Vrindavan. And in this way, the residents of Mathura would hear these beautiful, sweet pastimes of Krishna as a baby. So the fruit vendor developed a very strong desire to see Krishna, and with a very motherly feeling. So she went from Mathura to Vrindavan, And desiring to see Krishna, she began selling her fruits in the neighborhood of Nanda Maharaj. She became so overwhelmed with thoughts and desires to have darshan of the Lord that in the midst of her calling out, if anybody wants some fruits, you can just take them from me. Take fruits, take fruits. But she was so absorbed in Krishna that she began chanting, Damodar, Madhava, O Govinda, take Damodar, take Madhava, take Govinda. She totally forgot where she was and who she was and what she was supposed to be doing. So she desired to see Krishna, but by the will of the Lord, he was creating anxiety, more and more anxiety, to make her desire stronger. So she didn't get the darshan. Then she sat down in the courtyard of Nanda Baba, determined that I'm not going to go back to my home unless I get the darshan of Krishna. So Krishna, knowing her desire, since it was so strong, when it comes to the point that if I don't get Krishna's darshan, I can't live any longer, that is the point when Krishna reveals himself. Once we asked Srila Gurudev, can one become Krishna conscious in one birth? And Srila Gurudev said, definitely, if you're like Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, and praying that if I don't get the darshan of Srimati Radhika, then in 1 second, a blazing fire will devour me and I'll lose my life. So she had so much desire. So Krishna, wanting to please her, got some grains from Mother Yasoda to exchange for the fruits. In those days, there was no money exchange, but it was a barter exchange. So Krishna got some grains from his mother, but his fingers were so tiny that the grains were just slipping through. So by the time he reached the fruit vendor, he hardly had any fruits, hardly had any grains. Just a couple of little grain seeds were stuck to his fingers. So he approached the fruit vendor and begged for some exchange. The fruit vendor now felt that her life is successful, almost, that she got the darshan of Krishna. So when Krishna said, please give me some fruits, she said, okay, I'll give you some fruits, but only under one condition, or rather 2 conditions. That number 1, you sit on my lap, just like you sit on the lap of your mother. And 2, that you call me mother. So Krishna began thinking, I'm a prince, the son of the king and the queen, and she's a lower class fruit seller, so how can I sit on her lap? And how can I call her mother? So Krishna began looking in all directions to make sure nobody was looking. And when he saw that the coast was clear, for 1 second, he jumped on her lap, jumped up, called her mother, and very quickly jumped up and asked for the fruits. So she was so overwhelmed now and lost in ecstasy that she gave him so many fruits that he could barely carry them. So carrying these fruits, he had to hold his hands close to his chest so that all those fruits wouldn't fall. So Krishna brought the fruits back to his mother, and she took those fruits and began to distribute them. But they never ended. Anything that is connected with Krishna becomes unlimited. There was once an incident of a student who was supposed to have a festival with his school. So the teacher said everybody has to go and get something from home, and that you'll share with your fellow students. So there was one very poor student. He had nothing. So his mother said, go and ask your friend in the forest, Dina Bandhu. So he was calling with so much shraddha, Dina Bandhu, where are you? So Krishna appeared and gave him just a little bit of yogurt. So when he came back to the teacher said, "Is this all you brought for the big festival?" And the teacher threw it on the floor. And even though all the yogurt fell all over everywhere, still that thing was filled with yogurt. Because anything connected with Krishna has no end. So the fruits were distributed, and still there were more and more fruits. In the meantime, what happened to this fruit vendor? She was so lost, she forgot, who am I? Where am I? Completely, she could only think of Krishna and nothing else. So the day was passing, and she forgot to go home, back to Mathura. So then somebody approached her and said, "You know, the time is passing, you should go home." So she picked up her basket, and she felt that the basket was very heavy. So she looked at the basket, and she saw that what was previously filled with fruits was now completely filled with diamonds and all kinds of valuable jewels, sapphires, worth unlimited money. But she was thinking, now that she was Krishna conscious, fully Krishna conscious, she thought, what am I going to do with this? And she took all that basket of jewels and threw it in the Jamuna. And Gurudev said where she went, nobody knows. She never returned home. So Srila Gurudev explained that Putana, as you heard earlier, Putana witch tried to kill Krishna. And even though she tried to kill him because she came as a mother, in the form of a mother, Krishna gave her the position of a nurse, not in Vrindavan, but in Golok. So Gurudev said, what to speak of this fruit seller? She came as a loving mother, and Krishna sat in her lap and called her mother. What kind of wonderful benediction she will have. So there's many teachings in all of Krishna's pastimes. So one teaching is that if we give Krishna what we have through the bona fide spiritual master, then we get unlimited times back. We can't really offer anything. Everything already belongs to the Lord. Everything already belongs to Guru. If I think, Gurudev said something very funny and very sad. If I think, oh, I've given Gurudev a chadar, and then I think, oh, that chadar was so good. So even though I gave it, I'm still attached to it, not thinking that this chadar is originally Krishna's, it belongs to my Guru who's Krishna's representative, and I was just getting it, but actually it belongs to my Guru. So if I give everything to Guru, Guru Shushu Shaya Bhakta, whatever we have in our possession, give that thing to Guru, because he's turning everything over to Krishna. And under his guidance, hear Hare Katha, speak about the glories of the Lord, engage in the service of the deities with great faith. And in that way, one gets Braj Prem, and we know what kind of Braj Prem Gurudev is offering us. Thank you.
After these pastimes, Krishna was now about 2 and 6 months about. Upanand and all had a meeting. Now, so many problems coming here, so many demons coming here. Then what to do? We should go to Brihaddar. There is Jamuna river nearby, plenty of grasses, trees, so many things that boys can play. To go with all our cows. Then it was declared that tomorrow we should go for Vrindavan. So all they took their cows, all family, Mother Yashoda and others were on bullock carts with Krishna and Baldev, and all other old persons or ladies, they also on bullock cart, and all the Brajavasi, they went to Chhattikara Gram. There was no village there, but they crossed the river Jamuna and they reached Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, Chattikar, they kept their bullock carts in a way, in a circle, half circle. And so it is Sakati Kara. Sakti means bullock cart. A village like that. And Krishna with Nanda Baba and all other Upanand and all associates of and brother of Nanda Baba, they were there. And from there, now Krishna became at the age of 3-4, and then on Gopashtami, Krishna was telling to his mother and father, I must go to cowherd. Then Nanda Baba, they could not check him. So, in a good day, Gopashtami, Krishna with their cow cubs, he went to graze cows. In the meantime, at that time, Vatsasur, a demon in the form of a cow calf, he came when Krishna was going to grazing with Baldev Prabhu and all friends. Then he became in the form of that, and he was, in a way, he was thinking that how should I kill Krishna? But the cows were smelling his bad smell, so they were running here and there. Then Krishna told to Baldev by his eyes, see this. This is any demon. And then Baldev Prabhu, and they decided something, and Krishna took his hind legs and did so, and thus. And then Bakasur, and after that Aghasur. Krishna sent Aghasur. Aghasur, I'm sending to kill that boy, but none is coming to give me message that what became. All are killed there. So go. And he was very mystic, Jadugar, mystic power. He became like a very big Ajgar, python. One was in the ground and other was in the sky. And his tongue of very rabies like Kali Gila. And he became very big. So boys were coming and saw, what is this? This is a mountain? Like, this must be a mountain, but like python. We should go and see. What is inside? So they entered inside with all cows. Krishna, don't go, but if he is python, any demon, then no fear, Krishna will come and. So they entered. Krishna saw that I warned them, but even they went. So he also went. When Krishna went, he closed his mouth. Then Krishna became a very round, hot, round of iron red, and thus he came here in the throat. And his pranvayu was stopped. And it was burning so much. Then what to do? His life, his soul came from here and he was moving in the sky. And then when Krishna saw all the boys, all their they became innocent, and he took all and came out of mouth, and the light which was moving, it entered in the lotus feet of Krishna. Brahma saw, see this. Oh, what? This is demon? He wanted to kill Krishna, but he has received Swarup Mukti. And then he thought that I should see another master. Now you. One thing, a question has come. If Nalkubar and Manigriv were liberated, then were they son of Kuber or not? No. They were liberated totally and went to Golok Vrindavan by the mercy of Krishna. Krishna benedicted them for this. And they became Snigdhakantha and Madhukantha. Very sweet fires, like honey, and like Madhukantha and Snigdha. Very sweet. And they now, in the council of Nanda Baba and council of Gopis, they used to tell sweet pastimes of all these Krishna, as if the sweet pastimes has occurred today, just now. So, they are liberated now. How they can be Kuber Putra? No. But when they came, then what became of these pastimes, that who becomes Jamalarjun? Next. Oh. There are so many souls like that. Krishna make them like that. Or if he likes, for very short time, one moment of that Golok Vrindavan, and here it is 1,000 years. So for one moment they can come, no more. So this Leela, Brahmanda Leela, they will go away. Hare Krishna. स्तुति योग है, तो तुम यो बोलो, स्तुति एरा बोलो।
वंदे गुरुपददंदं भक्तवृंद समन्वितं श्रीचैतन्य प्रभुं वंदे नित्यानंदौ सहोदितं श्रीनंदनंदनं वंदे राधिका चरणाद्वयं गोपीजन समयुक्ता वृंदावन मनोहरम्. First of all, I pay my humble obeisances on the lotus feet of my Paramananda Guru Pad Padma, Om Vishnupad, Ashtodhara Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaja, and Om Vishnupad, Parivajak Acharya Varja, Ashtodhara Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaja. I pay my obeisances the lotus feet of my spiritual grandsire, Nitya Lila Prashtam Vishnupad, Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya Lila Prashtam Vishnupad, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. I pay my obeisances all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who assembled here, headed by Tridandi Sannyasis. Srila Gurudev ordered me to discuss about Brahma Vimahan Lila. Brahma Vimahan means how Brahmaji, being our Adi Guru, bewildered completely, by which pastime it called Brahma Vimahan Lila. When Brahmaji saw, this demon he got Sarupa Mukti. He did any good job. How come Krishna gives his salvation? So he wants to see more pastimes, but he not pray to lotus feet of Krishna. Why it happened? He want to use his own intelligence. Why it happened so? Being our Adi Guru, how he can do some big mistakes? Not possible for him. There's some cause behind this. What is that? When Krishna, after cow grazing, on the way